this video, I talked to you about 38 books that I got from Flipkart last year in 2019 for just rupees, wait for it, 2500. Yes, I'm not kidding, guys. It comes to 66 rupees per book, and that's just amazing. 38 books at 66 rupees each, and a lot of them, oops, I'm sorry, hard copies, hard covers, original hardcovers like these. Hey guys, I'm Sankalpita and you're watching Book Geeks India, which is a channel where I make book related videos. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the 38 books that I got from my Flipkart sale last year, the big billion day of 2019, which was a fantastic year. Just do not talk about 2020. It was disappointing even in this case. So I got a great deal of discounts last year, and all the books that I got, like mostly these are like great books, and a lot of them are hard copies like these, you know, the shiny ones and the beautiful ones and the thick ones like these, and I got them for very cheap. Now I know it was really stupid of me to not do a book haul last year. I should really have done that, but I just don't know what happened. Maybe I was taking a break from YouTube, because YouTube does kill you sometimes. It doesn't pay you a lot, so there is the question of that. So as you must know, I had actually planned this video as a single video wherein I talked to you about 2019 and 2020, both books like together and both the experiences together, but I figured out it'll be a really long video, like 40 minutes or more, and I just did not want to bore you with that longer videos. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna divide it into two, and I'm gonna be talking about all the books that I got. Now 38 books is also a very long list. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna divide all these books into categories. So I have mythological fiction, I have mysteries and thrillers, I have short stories, I have contemporary Indian writing, I also have non-fiction, like a lot of them, and I have children's books, and if I'm not mistaken, I also have another category. I do have classics, yes. Fantasy is the next section. So all these categories I'm gonna go to one by one. Now, book number one, which is a contemporary Indian fiction, is How I Became a Farmer's Wife by Yashodhara Lal. Now, I know this is going to be a hilarious book because I had read the first book by the author. I think it was the first. I am not very sure right now. But yeah, that was a good read, and I think this will also be a fantastic read. It is a kind of semi-autobiographical, but also a fiction at the same time. And it is about this woman who has to shift from Gurgaon to a rural part of India because her husband suddenly decides to become a farmer. And she has like a fulfilling career, a really challenging career, and on top of it she also has 3 kids, and now she has to make that move, and things are not gonna be easy for her. And this is like a book I think will be very funny, full of humor. Now this book I got for 79 rupees. Take some time, let that sink in. 79 rupees, here it is. Next up is Koi Good News by Zareen Khan. Now this is a book that I've already read, and I absolutely loved reading it. Like, I've also recommended this book to a few of my relatives who are non-readers, but I think they will enjoy this book. So yeah, this is one book that I loved reading, and it made me laugh, and in a really good way. So this is about this woman who is married to a Punjabi, and this guy has like a huge family wherein everybody keeps asking these people, Koi good news, Koi good news. Now this woman is like into the 4th year of her marriage, and she's still not pregnant. So this book is about that, nosy relatives who keep pestering you to get pregnant, and the journey of being pregnant, and it is full of humor, and I had like really amazing memories from this book. If you want to check out a review, I'm sure I did it on my blog, so you can check it out. And guys, you will not believe I got this for 40 rupees. Thick book, great quality. Look at the glossy shine here. I think you can see it, yeah. And this I got for 40 rupees. Wow, what a deal. The next books are a collection of short stories, and in this one, which is I think a sort of literary fiction, I have not got into these books. You know guys, it happens with all book lovers. We just buy books and we like sometimes read them, and mostly we don't read them, but yes, we do love to have our bookshelves filled with beautiful books. So this is a collection of stories that talks about war and peace and the resolution of war and all the lives that are affected by it. So it actually takes us to very remote corners of India, and it talks to us about the people and the cultures that are caught in between. So we have stories about the Bodo people, about the Nepalis, about the Santhal people, and many more. And I think this will be a literary piece of fiction. I am yet to read it, but I am excited because I think now I just remember that I have this book and I have to check it out. So I'm gonna do that very, very soon. And this book I got for 79 rupees. Hardcover, a beautiful matte finish, you can see, and 79 rupees. That's it. The next book is this one, which is Arresting God in Kathmandu by Samrat Upadhyay. Now, this is also a collection of stories, short stories about the people of Kathmandu, about the culture of Kathmandu, about how things are in Kathmandu. And this is one of the earliest and most popular Nepali writer in English. So this guy is famous for that. I have never ever read a book based in Nepal, so this would be a fascinating read for me, and I would definitely love to read it. I don't know when that will happen, but definitely I would love it whenever that happens. And guys, this collection over here, I got it for 71 rupees. The next book that I got is Life Over Two Beers and Other Stories by Sanjeev Sayal. Now, I don't know a lot about this book except that the stories in this one are quite funny and humorous. And I also know that this author is the best-selling author of this amazing history book called The Land of Seven Rivers, and also another one which is called The Ocean of Churn, which is all about India's influence in the Southeast Asia region, like our history of influencing the cultures of Southeast Asia. So that is obviously amazing, and I thought that I have to check out fiction writing from this author as well. So I got this book, and this was only, let me tell you, for 39 rupees. I got it for 39 rupees. That's it. The next book that I got is this one, Winter Stories by Enid Blyton, and this is a collection of 30 stories. All of these are like somewhat meant for children, but they are stories which are set in a winter theme and in a winter wonderland kind of background or backdrop. And this is a book that I got for only 63 rupees, and as you can see again, it is a beautiful cover. So only 63 rupees, this one. The next section is the mystery and thriller books. I got two of them, and these are the books that I got. The next is a book that I also got for very, very less. This is The Fix by David Baldacci. Again, you can see a gorgeous cover, a little gloss there, and it's a really thick book. So this one I got for, again, 63 rupees. And this David Baldacci is an author my husband loves to read. Like, he has literally read every second book by David Baldacci, if not all books. I'm not very sure, but he reads a lot of them. So much so that I have lost all counts. So this is a book that is about this murder that happens just outside the headquarters of FBI in Washington DC, and there is this man who commits that murder, and then later he shoots himself. And there is this guy, Amos Dacre, who is a part of the FBI team and who has a phenomenal memory, so much so that he can see things which others cannot see, and he never ever forgets anything that he sees. Now he is in charge of this investigation, and as soon as he starts digging into this, he realizes that there is much more to the murder than what meets the eye, and there is this uncanny and very sinister plot to threaten world peace. So this is a book about that, a quite thick read. So yeah, this is another book which is a fantastic steal, only 63 rupees, guys. 63 is like a really lucky number, because again, this one also is a book that I got for the same amount, only 63 rupees. This one is Heads You Win by Jeffrey Archer. Jeffrey Archer needs no introduction. He's a really famous guy. He's a really famous author, and this is a book which takes us to the 1968 of Russia, and we go to a place called Leningrad, and there we find that there is this guy called Alexander, who is a person who is meant to rule his people, and people actually look up to him to eventually become a leader one day. But when his father is assassinated one day, he has no choice but to flee the country along with his mother. And now he has a choice, because he can either flee to America or to Great Britain, and to decide between that, he decides to flip a coin, and that's the reason Heads You Win. So this is kind of the premise of the book, and yeah, 63, only 63 rupees. The next section is the classic section, and here I got two books, this one and this one, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain, and also The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. Now honestly guys, I do not know a lot about these books, except that obviously these are classics by Mark Twain, and I got them for 51. I do not want to find out a lot, but I know that they are like, they have a lot of adventure in them, and I think I will just go into them whenever I will. I do not know when that will happen. So yeah, these I'm saving for 2 or 3 years down the line. Now the next two books are actually mythological fiction. I got these two books from that section. I actually thought I had a copy of this book from the author, but it turns out that I actually got this copy. So this is Ganga, the Constant Goddess by Anuja Chandrabauli, and this one is Draupadi, the Tale of an Empress by Sai Sarupa Iyer. Now this is the story of the goddess Ganga, her origins, her sojourn in heaven, her relationship, the divine kind of relationship with the Trinity, the Holy Trinity, the birth of her sons, and her descent into a world that obviously is not worthy of her. So this is the story of the goddess Ganga. I know I had this book in my TBR in September, I think it was, but I just did not read it because, yeah, you can kill me. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. And the other book that I have here is Draupadi. Now, this I told you is a mythological fiction. So, this book takes us through the entire life of Draupadi, who is like the most phenomenal character of the epic Mahabharata, and her epic journey, her epic life, right from the origin till the end. It tells us everything, obviously in a fictional retelling. But yeah, this is the story of Draupadi. And of course, guys, did I tell you that I got both these books at 48 rupees each? 48 and 48, two books. And obviously, you have the right to be jealous because I can understand. I would have been if I were you.